Hey guys, welcome back to my channel or vlog or whatever it is. I'm not sure because I'm just starting out now and I'm very excited about it. Especially this one because this is my first keto video and I have to say it, I'm super excited about it. So for those of you who have been nice enough to subscribe, you would know that my mom was visiting and she left this evening. And this one is a big shout out to you, Mom, because I would like for you to check this out first thing in the morning when you wake up tomorrow back home in India. I miss you so much. I love you and thank you for everything that you have done for me and you consistently keep doing for me. Moving on. So keto. Let me tell you a little bit about my journey on keto. I started around mid-2018. I weighed myself this afternoon one afternoon in 2018 and I weighed around 62 kilos and I'm not very tall. I'm about 5 feet 4.5 inches. I like to add that little half inch to make myself feel better. But for me to be that tall and to weigh that much was a bit of a shocker for me, and it was essentially a reality check. So I started researching online what is it that I could have done, and I know for a fact that I had been on an Atkins before a long time ago and that worked fabulously well for me, but I was also working out when I was on the Atkins and I was obviously curbing back on all my carbs and stuff, so I knew carbs weren't essentially good. From the time I was very young, I was conditioned to understand that carbs and processed food were not ideal. So about a year and a half ago, I went on keto and I went mental with it, and I made a couple of mistakes that now when I look back, I realize why it wasn't sustainable for me at that point in time. Because I love my spicy food and I love my sides of rice and rotis and all of that, and I couldn't, for me, I thought that keto meant eating bland food that I didn't quite enjoy, and was essentially just bacon and eggs, and I don't eat bacon, so I was looking for alternatives. I was looking for high fat turkey bacon or high fat beef bacon, and I don't have the taste buds for it, so I didn't quite enjoy it as much. I'm not saying I want turmeric in everything that I eat, but I didn't really enjoy the food that I was eating. So I did that for about a good period of 6 or 7 months, and I shed all my weight, and it was incredible because I lost my love handles and I wasn't even working out, and I got back in shape. I could wear the dresses without having to wear a corset, and it was off the hook for me. It worked really well for me. But then I experienced a lot of changes in my personal life, and there were so many changes that were happening. Home changes, career changes, everything just changed for me, and I'm grateful for everything that happened to me. But because of that, I believe I was looking for a quick, easy alternative, and it wasn't very easy for me at that point in time to come home, meal prep for the entire week and work out, and I just wanted my comfort food. I just wanted my mac and cheese, and I just wanted, I don't know, dosa if I wanted a bloody dosa. I didn't want to have all these little restrictions on me because there was so much going on in my life, and I needed that little support system as far as food was concerned. So I stopped working out and I started focusing on the new job that I got, and I started. Now what I do, I'm essentially a digital marketer, and what I do is I sit in a seat and I look at a screen the entire day for 5 days a week, and I'm grateful for it because I love it. I can't imagine doing anything else. But that kind of takes a toll on your physical well-being. I need to be, obviously if I'm sitting in one place 24/7, I'm not going to be losing weight. I'm not going to be in shape. You know what I mean, right? But so I need to restart keto again because I think I am in a good place in my life right now where I can commit to something as far as my physical and mental well-being is concerned. There were a lot of positives that I saw that happened with keto, and which is why I'd like to get back on it. And because I've been on it before, I think I would very much like to avoid the mistakes that I made in the past. For example, I did not take care of my nutrients. I didn't go and get a blood test and check and see if I was some sort of vitamin deficient or mineral deficient. I didn't do any of that, and going forward, I'd like to do that. I also, and because of that, my immunity essentially took a toll, and that didn't work out very well for me either. But anyway, long story short, I'm getting back on it, and at this point in time, what I am doing is I'm transitioning. And another thing that didn't work out to my benefit was the fact that Keto-Flu. So Keto-Flu, I've been on it, keto, I've been on it, off it, on it, off it, on it, off it, and then I get lazy and then I don't do it. But this is something I'm really not excited about, and it's called the Keto-Flu. I'm sure all of you guys know what the Keto-Flu is. I mean, it's different for everybody, but it is that 1 week of getting fat adapted where your body starts going mental on you and starts asking you all these questions and starts demanding answers. I mean, you start getting cramps in your legs, and you have mental fog, and you have, palpitations sometimes, and you sweat when you sleep, and you're dehydrated, and you're exhausted, and it's not a fun period of time getting fat adapted. For now, how long this fat adaptation period is, it depends entirely on that particular individual. For me, what I tend to notice is that it is about a good 4 or 5 days. I mean, I know for a fact that on the 3rd day I hit a slump and I am like a zombie, literally. I mean, I know on the 2nd day I feel super hungry, on the 3rd day I'm a zombie. So what I am trying to do this time around is, instead of just going cold turkey and going straight into keto as I've always done in the past, I'm actually going to transition. My mom's just left today, so there's a lot of rice and biryani and rolls and you name it. I mean, all the Mughlai Chinese delicacies that you can imagine is lying in my fridge right now, and I feel horrible throwing it all out, and I don't want to throw it all out because we ordered it together. But what I am going to do is I'm going to transition. I'm going to take you on the journey with me. So if at any point in time you happen to see this video, you don't have to go cold turkey. I've done this like 10 times over already. And I'll see you on the other side.